For years, Apple has stayed on the sidelines while foldable smartphones became more common. Brands like Samsung, Google, Honor, and OnePlus have already introduced their own foldable devices, but Apple has remained silent. That might finally be about to change. And this isn't another batch of fan-made renders or unrealistic concept designs. Newly leaked images appear to show a physical dummy model of Apple's first foldable iPhone, giving us what could be the clearest preview yet. If these leaks are accurate, Apple may be preparing one of the most unique iPhones it has ever released. The photos were shared on X by well-known Apple leaker Sonny Dixon, who has a strong track record when it comes to reliable Apple leaks. According to him, the images feature a dummy unit of Apple's upcoming foldable iPhone. The first thing you'll notice is the overall shape. Rather than choosing a clamshell flip phone design, Apple seems to be going with a book-style foldable. It's a completely different look compared to any iPhone we've seen before. When folded, the phone has a short and wide design that almost gives it a square appearance. Unlike the tall, narrow shape found on most smartphones and current foldables, Apple's design appears noticeably broader, making it stand out right away. The leaked dummy is shown in white, and early reports suggest that white could be one of the launch colors. However, other rumors mention a black version, while recent supply chain reports claim Apple has also tested an indigo finish. Even so, Apple is expected to keep the color lineup fairly simple for its first-generation foldable. On the outside, the device features a large cover display. Thanks to the wider design, this external screen looks much more practical than the narrow front displays found on some competing foldables. The rumored size of the cover display is around 5.5 inches, which is similar to a regular iPhone. That means users should be able to comfortably text, browse the web, scroll through social media, and handle everyday tasks without opening the device. Once unfolded, the experience becomes even more impressive. Reports suggest the internal display will measure approximately 7.8 inches, offering nearly the same usable space as a compact tablet. In other words, you'll be carrying something close to an iPad mini-size screen right in your pocket. The leaked dummy also shows thin bezels surrounding the inner display, while the front-facing camera appears to sit in the upper left corner. Of course, the biggest question with any foldable phone is the display crease. A visible crease can be seen in these dummy images, but that's not necessarily what the final product will look like. Several reports indicate Apple has been working on advanced display technology, specialized glass, and improved bonding methods to make the crease far less noticeable in the finished device. Looking at the back, the camera setup is surprisingly simple. Instead of a large camera bump with multiple lenses, the dummy features a pill-shaped camera module containing 2 rear cameras and an LED flash. There's also an additional grill-like opening inside the camera area. This design matches earlier rumors suggesting Apple is focusing on a slimmer, cleaner approach, similar to the philosophy behind the iPhone Air, rather than including a more complex triple camera system. The sides of the phone continue Apple's familiar flat-edge design, and the physical buttons remain visible along the frame. However, previous leaks have suggested Apple may relocate all of the buttons to the left side of the device. As for the official name, that's still anyone's guess. The biggest questions now are the ones Apple fans are probably thinking about the most. When will this foldable iPhone finally be released, and how expensive will it be? What do you think about this design? Is this the foldable iPhone you've been hoping for? Or were you expecting Apple to take a completely different approach? Let me know your thoughts, and stay tuned for more updates on the latest Apple leaks. Thanks for so much watching, guys. See you next time.